Hello everyone. India Ratings has come out with a report on the impact of Russia-Ukraine war on Indian corporate credits. We believe that the direct impact of the Russia-Ukraine war would be limited to corporate credits. Entities in the pharma and fertilizer sectors are the most exposed in terms of trade links with CIS nations. Although low leverage for most entities provide adequate cushion to limit any credit migration, adverse impact on the business metrics remains a monitorable risk. Besides the direct impact, surprises on credit quality are likely to emanate on account of geopolitical risks feeding through macroeconomic stress, that is, higher commodity prices, depreciating rupee, and higher interest rates. Our analysis of 1400 non-oil, non-financial debt-heavy corporates shows that the commodity consumers could face a shrinkage in EBITDA margins by 200 to 300 basis points, and commodity producers could find their margins improve by 300 to 400 basis points in FY23. We believe that the corporates could find it difficult to pass on full commodity inflation without significant demand restrictions in FY23. India Ratings initial assessment indicates that the impact would be largely restricted to small entities and those at the lower end of the credit spectrum. Entities have deleveraged significantly and optimized the cost in FY21 and FY22, which is reflected in better margins. The larger entities could remain largely resilient to the macro stress in FY23 due to healthy balance sheet and cost pass-through capability, which could provide some cushion to the macro stress. The smaller entities could face challenges to pass through the costs in FY23 and could see a contraction in the margins. Stretched working capital and bulging receivables could further weaken their debt servicing ability and increase the refinancing risks. The sectors with a higher proportion of operating expenses exposed to commodities, fuel, and power will remain vulnerable to macro stress. Our analysis suggests that the risky debt, that is, debt of entities with net leverage more than 5x, is expected to increase in the sectors such as cement, capital goods, chemicals, logistics, plastic products, etc., which are predominantly commodities dependent. The risky debt is expected to increase by INR 0.7 trillion on account of macro stress. The impact would also be visible on discretionary sectors such as automobiles, real estate, aviation, where the increasing prices could dampen the demand sentiments. We have tried to cover the salient points of the reports here in this podcast. We hope you found it useful. Request you to go through the reports on our website for detailed insights. Thank you for your listening.